As well as royal luxuries and jewels, the tower has also defended high-security industry vital to the wealth of the state, the manufacture of money.
It was a major site of industrial activity. The biggest medieval industrial complex in the country, effectively. You had refining, melting, assaying, furnacing, coin production, a whole range of activities happening in this fairly narrow space, 150 metres long and only 20 metres wide. The din, quite a lot of the time, would have been horrendous.
Dave Greenhalgh is a full-time medieval-style moneymaker.
The mint at the tower would have been incredibly noisy. During the production of the coinage, anything up to 40 furnaces were employed in melting down the silver.
Many coins minted at the tower still survive in the British Museum's collection.
And here we have one of the coins that was produced at the brand new Tower Mint in 1279 to 1280. The silver groat, it's a brand new coin, it was worth fourpence. The more usual coins, produced in vast quantities, were the silver pennies, such as these. This is one of the very early pennies of the recoinage of 1279.
In the early part of the year 1279, King Edward ordered that all the old-style, poor-quality long-cross coins, such as these, which were base, had to be melted down and reissued as a new coin.
This was actually produced in 1279, we can say that definitively. And it has what would become the long-standing familiar image of late medieval silver coinage, a beardless facing portrait of the king with a crown on the front, and on the back the long cross with the 3 pellets in each quarter, and the mint name, Civitas London, City of London. It's been estimated that may have been 1.5 to 2 million coins produced in circulation, all silver pennies. So that gives you some idea of how busy the mint was.
Practice has found that we can generate on a regular basis 1 coin every 5 or 6 seconds. We'll be turning out roughly 2,500 coins a day. 2,500 thumps.
There were several mints across the country, but the tower gained the monopoly of producing gold coins.
And here we have the definitive gold coin of late medieval England, the gold noble. All these produced in London, a wonderful, grand, spectacular piece. A very large coin in European terms, and for us it would be the equivalent of a £100 note or more in terms of its purchasing power. If you were earning tuppence or threepence a day, a coin worth 80 pennies is a huge amount of money for you. So ordinary people would probably never see a gold coin like this, let alone use them regularly. They were stores of wealth and ways of handling larger sums. And the standard of these gold coins was as pure as they could get it, so it was more than 23 carat gold. And the English kings were particularly attached to keeping very good, strong, high quality money. And throughout the Middle Ages they never resorted to debasing their gold and silver coinage to bring profit to the crown, which is something that quite a lot of their rivals on the continent did do. The great exception in the English tradition, of course, is Henry VIII, who is the one monarch who did resort to debasement for financial profit for the crown in a very big way.
Henry's guilty secret was that he surreptitiously corrupted his coinage with copper.
Throughout the reign, the moneyers were ordered to increase the amount of copper added to the silver until by the end of his reign, the situation had got so bad that for every 4 ounces of silver, they were adding over 8 ounces of copper. This subterfuge was very easily revealed. For when the coins went into circulation, the silver, being softer than copper, wore away, more especially from the high points of the coin. Now, the highest point on these coins was the king's nose, And that gave rise to Henry's nickname at the time, Old Copper Nose.
But people were not fooled generally. They were perfectly well aware what was happening, and thus prices rose as the southern continent fell. So it was inflationary. It brought disrepute to the long-standing, highly regarded English currency, and great confusion with the economic life of the country. But it made him a lot of money.